9-year-old didn't want to try my lemon loaf, but when I rebranded it as lemonade cake he was interested. Parents of Reddit, what is the weirdest thing you caught your children doing? At the time, I was pregnant with my second child. I walked past the bathroom and heard my firstborn son, who was about 1.5 years old, in there making coughing sounds. I go in and look and he was standing by the toilet coughing into it. I had horrible morning sickness and he was mimicking me throwing up. My sister takes her kid's Nintendo Switch away at night, so the kids made a fake Switch and tried to swipe the real one and put the fake in its place. What was the most f***ed up thing you saw in school? A kid jumped over the balcony to try and beat the rush on mashed potato day. He broke both his legs, did not get his potatoes. This mother is about to resort to violence. My son lost his cello, a whole cello which is as big as he is. Do you know how big a cello is? How do you lose a cello? I need answers. I don't understand what's happening. No one cared who I was before I put on the mask.
No one cared who I was till I put on the mask.
He runs full blast into counter/wall/ people like this, but he's laughing and having a grand old time. Kids are fun. My kids realized that I was missing Glastonbury this year, so they put on a music festival for us in the garden. It was, and I cannot stress this enough, king awful. My daughter backed into a light pole and promptly got out of the vehicle and fled the scene. Her very first hit and run. Why is your kid crying today? Mine didn't get picked in a game she was playing alone. My parents got Who Wants to Be a Millionaire for the PC when I was a kid. The first time I played, I thought the printer dispensed the money and I was freaking the f*** out when I won. Then cried when my dad told me it was just a game. My 12-year-old son called me at work early one evening. He was home trying to help with making dinner for his siblings and for me and his mom before we got home. I could hear the frustration in his voice. He was trying to mash the potatoes. Holy cow, dad. I never realized how strong mom was. I can't do it. It took me a minute to think and then said, son, did you cook them all the way? And he replied, cook them. Closing his eyes and counting to 10, in the middle of the road. Close enough. Cute. My cousin superglued her feet together. So, my mother told my little bro that today is the International Book Day. The kid spent 2 hours saying to every single book in my room happy birthday. This kid who found individually wrapped socks. My sister, 7, left this right outside our door and ran back inside, looked through the window and told us the doll maker was coming for us. I hate you so much, I'm from the doll maker, he 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 he. 100% cannot handle my niece's rendering of Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore. Erin. Kid discovers a unique way to save the birds. Nearly half of bird species in the US and Canada are seriously threatened by climate change. Share your ideas for how we can help wild birds, or tell us about something you've done to help. Baked a turkey. That little girl though, if this image was already there, sorry. A nurse's 9-year-old daughter left this on the sidewalk by their house so she could see it when she returned home from the hospital. Her daughter mixed up the E and O. I cannot stop laughing. Lives here. Couple years ago it was one of Arizona's hottest days in summertime. Long story short, some kid had a heat stroke from wearing a jacket in like 100+ Fahrenheit. Daddy, can you open this? Riley, please put my Arbor sauce on my sandwich for me since I'm driving. Y'all, this is a straight A student that wants to be a pediatrician. He's crying because he bit his own arm. My baby sister wanted a banana but we said no and wouldn't peel it for her, but she still tried to eat it. The kids blamed the footprints on the dog. I remember one time when I was a kid I saw clouds that looked like the sand, legitimately thought it was going to rain lava. My son with his new T-ball set. Found some of my old elementary school work today. I'm like Abe Lincoln because I'm smart. The way I'm different is that I don't wear boy bathing suits. How do you make such a mess? When I was really little I had a bunch of children's science books. One was on astronomy and had a page about the formation of the earth that made me think my parents grew up in this. Kid puts BBQ sauce on his face for a vid. James Charles trying a new palette, my eyes are burning. When I was a kid, I had to wear a house key when I was in school so that I could get back into the house. So I made this to my parents so that they knew how I felt. When I was in 3rd grade, a kid in my class was giving a presentation on something in front of the whole class. He happened to be a diabetic. After the presentation was over, he asked the class if we had any questions. I shot up my hand and asked if he liked having diabetes. Just 10 seconds. I wanna watch the tiger movie with the buffalo with whiskers. Ice Age, buffalo, tiger, whiskers. Testing a pen on a cushion, plus he teared off the little balls and accused our cat. So when I was 7 I thought, let me make the best drink ever. So I get some juice and put salt in it. I tasted and of course, it tastes like so my brain thought to put a ton of sugar in it. I taste it, still tastes like Let me draw you a bath, he said. Kid fell for YouTube scam. I can't get the iPhone because I can't verify the app even though I ran the app for 30 seconds. When I was a kid, I remember there was this pack of super cheap colored pens and what I would do was pull them apart and suck the ink out of the tube and just spit on the floor, watching my colored spit bubbles. Just unclogged my toilet. Me, happy Halloween, trick or treater, do you have vegan, gluten-free, and sugar-free candy? Me, ha 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 ha. Trick or treater, I don't understand what's so funny, do you or do you not? Me, no. Trick or treater, do you have carrots? Me, maybe, why? Trick or treater, well, can you go check? I'd like some carrots since you don't have the candy I want. Make sure they're baby carrots because I think big carrots have gluten. Despite filling the dishwasher with dish goo several times, my 9-year-old forgot and used dish soap. We tried to teach her soccer, she tried to climb the net instead. My 7-year-old drew on the walls and furniture in his bedroom and tried to pin in on his 3-year-old sister. He almost got away with it, but as a good artist should, he signed it with his name. Found him licking the cat tree multiple times today. My future All-American football player. My 4-year-old cousin drew this, she says it's a house. Yo daddy so dummy thick, even Ronald McDonald was loving it. Found this one on a Minecraft drama/news video. Yeah, I heard of this happening back when they reveal Hightail. OMG hi Donald Trump OMG OMG. Merry-go-round, body trail edition. My mum kicked me out. Gloss paint and new flooring, should have got the snip. From my sister-in-law, she's in 3rd grade, can I please come in Hal? From Ruthie, I love you kiss kiss. Sister is homeschooling my nephew, hope she gets this one sorted before schools open up again. Number 4 looks like something else. I was a dumb kid. When I first thought we were getting Chinese food I asked my dad, do we have to go to China? And he jokingly said, yep. So I cried for 20 minutes because I didn't want to move. When I was younger I saw a cup with water. I was about to drink it when I didn't want to. I poured it into my fish tank. It was bleach. They all died. When I was about 9 or 10 I thought meditating was called masturbating. One day my mom had a party and I was sitting in the corner and humming. My mom asked what was I doing and I replied, baiting. They all started laughing confused. I asked what. Then my mom had to explain what it really meant, and she laughs about it to this day. My kid swallowed a penny while showing his little brother how he accidentally swallowed a SIM key the day before. This week, my son is learning to ride his bike. He wrote about it for an assignment in school. This week, my son is learning to spell. This week I wrote my Me notices my little cousin playing on her dad's iPad. What you doing? I'm writing an email. Me, who's it for? My coworker. Me, who's your coworker? I don't know. Throwback to the time I decided to wash my hair with an English muffin pizza. When you think sneaking out and leaving the room will help keep the Pokemon in the ball. When I was in kindergarten, I thought you could only have one friend. So when a kid came up to me saying he wanted to be friends, I told my friend I couldn't be his friend anymore and I had to be this kid's friend. We were sad. I believed this for way too long. I'm not eating bread anymore, mummy. Oh, why not, Bram? Because when Jesus died, he came back as bread. So I'm going to put a piece in a container and see if it changes into Jesus. Oh, okay. I wasn't always the brightest. 3-year-old threw a toy through the TV screen this morning. Now she keeps trying to turn it on saying, it's broken. Yeah, no, professor. We told someone we can't sell any fish and their kid threw a tantrum and threw a decoration through the tank. When I was in grade 4 I didn't know how to spell kick and thought it was spelled kill. So I made a sign and put it on people's backs thinking it said kick not kill. Got in a lot of trouble and also learned how to spell kick.